Good morning and happy solar return. It's August the 8th and this is your daily reading. If it's your birthday, then very, very happy solar return to you. Let's see what your message is today. All right, for everyone, first of all, what fell out first was this, and also a symbol of femininity and actually allure, seductiveness, being attractive. And it's not, it's a lot about physical health and radiating beauty and radiating good health. And it's going to help you with your relationships, not just with whoever your partner is, but also with other people on this planet. You know, it's a real shame that as we start dying, we start pulling back and we don't have as much effort or as much influence on our lives, and we sort of, well, hey, when you get to be 65 and more, you have to live with the life you've made for yourself. So we want to maintain the best health possible. All right, so let's put this kind of back the way it was. It doesn't matter if it's exactly the way it was, but here also, creativity, something you bring up from yourself. This is your ability to adapt and change. When you know something's not working for you, you have the ability to recognize it's not working for you and you can move on. I love that. Okay, so here we are. We're looking at a very logical, something very analytical. You've got a plan. You've got to make. You got to make a plan. You got to implement it, and you've got to do it really soon. So you're being as logical as you can, dealing with the crap in your life, you know, and some of these, well, most of these things are not you. They're caused by other people. They'll put like a rake in your spokes. They'll try to stop you. It might be some neighbors or friends or relatives who don't have your best interest in mind because they're very selfish and very short-sighted. They don't see the big picture. They don't see that how they affect you also affects them. But you know what? They're also the ones who are going to have to live with the life they've made for themselves, and it's going to be their own personal hell. So don't feel sorry for them, though. You can't feel sorry for somebody who consciously does this to others and to themselves. So here we go. You're looking to make a plan, implementing it. Strength, I really feel, again, this is like good health. You've got to really take good care of yourself right now. If you know you have a certain dietary restriction, keep to it. Okay, now I am the world's worst. Sometimes I just have to get some Nutella. Okay, I know it's not good for me. And I have to really make sure, I've learned by now, when I can do it, and that's after I've been very good and very regimented with my low carb type diet. I have to do that because I have high cholesterol and I had a predisposition to diabetes type 2. No longer, because I'm very regimented in my diet. But there are sometimes that we might falter, and it's no problem if you have a regular schedule of good diet and exercise does have a part of it. Exercise can actually lower blood sugar and also keep your body, your circulation going, things like that, keep you mentally fresh because you're out there breathing the fresh air if you're outside. But this is all about keeping yourself really strong, and it's not just for yourself. You have to do it for yourself first, but then the beautiful effect and benefit of it as well is that it affects the person you're living with. Your partner, your spouse, whatever, your roommates, whatever, and keeping yourself glowing. Remember, we saw that glow at the very beginning. That's what I want to see for you. I want you to glow in spirit and in your body as well. I want you to, and I want you to mentally be bright as well. So you are really, I feel you're doing a really good job. I mean, it was showing, everything was positive, especially this one too. And this thing about the wisdom, that's showing you're really smart and you're doing the right thing. Okay, so you just keep on doing what you're doing, and one day you'll be able to just pull back, relax, sit on the beach, whatever, and have a glass of wine or juice or whatever, or but you'll be able to sit back for a minute. You'll have more leeway in your life if you just follow this routine some more. So keep on doing that. This is a symbol of a move coming up. And it's like these people are on the behind here trying to block it or something, but it's going to happen. And this is like within 7 days because it's just right here. If it were up here, that would be like 2 weeks to a month. I love actually seeing and feeling sort of a timeline on this thing. I don't want to write anything in stone, but I have to say it when I see it and feel it. So there we are. And okay. When you do come to this point, because see, you're headed into this direction. When you do come to this point, it's going to be, oh my gosh, so wonderful. And all this crap's just going to be in the background. You don't have to worry about it anymore because you're doing what you're supposed to do. Of course, there are going to be some flashbacks, or there are going to be some times when some of these people pop up, or some circumstance is going to pop up, or some new physical issue is going to come up, because you know what? We're all getting older every single day. But you're going to be strong if you maintain your conviction to stay healthy. Now let's look also at where we're supposed to, okay, we already looked at that, and we were told to look here at this brilliant thought process that you have. Keep your mind sharp. Do not do any drugs. I don't care what it is, but the more a person self-medicates, the less control they have of their lives. I mean, you've seen it. They just spiral out of control. Japan, only 1% of the population has a conviction with drugs, but in the United States, it's 46%. I mean, what the hell? I understand it. Everybody's done it, but if by the time you get a conviction, it's because you're doing it all the time, and it's probably because you have a lifestyle that way. So yeah, I'm condemning it. You know why? Because I'm all about good health, and I'm all about your good health, and I want you to be as strong as you can for the rest of your life. That's the way you control your life experience. If you want to just poop it all away, it's your choice. But seriously, stay in control. I want you to have control. You've got all the power within you to change your life and make your life fantastic. And I want you to use it. Okay, I want you to be able to use it as well. So I love today's reading. It calls for a lot of mental and spiritual and physical conviction, but you can do it. And emotionally, even though we go through these really hard times of having to pull back and having to discipline ourselves and things like that, it always pays off in the end. It really does. So, well, I'm a student of the Kabbalah too, and I can tell you in a Kabbalistic way, this reading is right on point today. So I wish you the very, very best happy solar return and every single blessing. Happy solar return.